Good morning. Welcome back to Cleaning is My Therapy. My name is Jamie, and y'all, I've got a whole lot to do. I am getting this den cleaned, the dining room and the living room. So tons of cleaning motivation for you guys this week. And then I'm going to replace my curtain rod in this den, but I couldn't find my husband's drill and he's got to bring one home. Okay, so I moved the couch before I dusted the ceiling fan, but this is what was underneath this couch. All this dog hair, stuffings from a toy, and then that one is next. But definitely got tons of dog hair everywhere, and if I don't stay on top of it, it gets bad. And I had not moved these couches in a few weeks, so it was pretty bad. But my goal is to try to do it more often, moving all of the furniture, so I can just get in there and just get it vacuumed really good, because with the girls, they shed like crazy. Thor don't really shed a whole lot. Bailey is part poodle and part schnauzer, so he doesn't shed at all.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Oh.
That's so gross. You guys, so like, I haven't vacuumed underneath these couches in a few weeks, and so I had to go find a curtain rod. I bought it a while ago for my bedroom, but I didn't need it because the one I got was just big enough. But this curtain rod in this living room, it is awful. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that changed out, get this window cleaned, and I need to get some curtain rods for the living room, but they haven't had this particular one, so I have been waiting until I could find some more so they will match, but they're just not going to be identical. But we're going to go ahead and get this one put up, because that curtain is dragging the floor and the dogs lay on it, and it's just gross. So I was just using a hand screwdriver to take out the screws on these hooks, because the drill was outside and my daughter was out there feeding and watering the chickens and letting them free range. Okay, this is the window, and it's tons of little doggy nose prints. Y'all gonna have to ignore my back porch. It is terrible right now, but tons of dog noses all over the window. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up.
Sound on you, it all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy.
So I don't even end up getting the curtain rod up on this day at all, because I could not find my husband's drill. Still can't find it, don't know where it's at, but he was supposed to bring one home that day and he forgot, and I'm still without a curtain in this living room. So yeah, hopefully he'll bring the drill home this evening so I can get this curtain up.
On the run from a given disaster, speed away from the holy mind.
So you see my kids just kind of going a little bit of everywhere. They were about to feed the dogs for me, and Wanda was a bit confused on where her kennel was, because I've got everything moved to clean. So they were chasing her down because she was trying to get in the kennel with Valkyrie. So they were trying to chase her down to get her in her kennel. The girls eat in their kennels. Valkyrie is food aggressive, so we don't want no fights. And with Wanda, we just went ahead and started feeding her in the kennel just because we don't want no fights between none of them. And I just had to put a blanket over Valkyrie's kennel because she is, I don't know, she's just weird. When she can see the other dogs, she just growls and barks like she's afraid they're going to come and get her food. And she's so worried about what everyone else is doing to eat. And the only way to get her to eat her dog food is if you put an egg in her dog food and mix it up. So I do that all the time just to get her to eat because, as y'all can see, she is pretty thin. She don't eat very much, and taking her to several vets, and I don't know. I just wish she would gain weight, and I wish she would eat more. But she is just picky. She'll just sit there and growl and bark, and then usually I am the one that feeds the dogs all the time. So I literally sit where she can see me and while she's eating, so she will eat her food. That's the only way I can get her to eat. So that's what I was telling my daughter is like, you need to put an egg in her food and then sit where she can see you. And Bailey, he'll literally wait for the big guy to get done eating to go eat. Because Bailey has lost several teeth. He's almost 20 years old. He's a very old dog. I've had him for a very long time.
A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close, ooh, closer than before. And no one knows, ooh, that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings, I just need you to know that I want you close.
But this is the dog room. Thor's already got his couch. The other dogs will lay up there. So
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you
I'm just saying, I only have 2 kids. And there's 5 cups. I use 1 cup, which is the Yeti. It just drives me crazy that they cannot use the same cup. Now, I did realize by editing, I did pick up my son's cup. I did see him take a drink out of it. But still, 4 cups, well, 5 cups, they just, I don't know. They don't want to reuse the same cup. They'll just get a new cup and just get them something to drink because they'll forget whose cup is whose. Instead of just rinsing it out and reusing it, they just have to get new cups, and then it's just tons of dishes.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
Those are cooler bags I need to take back to the truck, but I had to wash them. And then my mother-in-law came down for a few days, and we were talking, and I told her I needed to go buy groceries. And I was just trying to figure out what grocery store I wanted to go to, because I really didn't want to go to Walmart. And because Walmart it gets all of my money. think it gets everybody's money. But I just didn't want to go to Walmart for groceries this time. And I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go. And then we were just talking, and she said she had went to HEB like a week ago. I was like, oh, I miss HEB. And then we got to talking, and then I just got curious how far HEB was. So I looked it up. It's right there on the Louisiana-Texas border. And so it was like 45 minutes. And for me to go from our house to Sam's Club or Kroger, it's like 35, 40 minutes. So it really wasn't that big of a difference. So I had no problem driving all the way out there, which my mother-in-law was in town, so we took her truck and we just went to HEB and bought groceries. And I love HEB. All of their meat is Texas grown, and all of everything that is there is all Texas grown. So, and the food is just amazing, and the prices are awesome. And we lived in San Antonio, Killeen, and Dallas. And we lived in all those places at one point in time. So I always had HEB. And then my husband got transferred to Louisiana, and they don't have HEB, and I have just missed it. But now I found one that's pretty close to the house, so I'm going to be shopping there like all the time. But anyways, so now we're just going to get moved onto the living room and getting the ceiling fan dusted. And oh my goodness, look at all of the dust on the ceiling fan. It is so bad. I have not dusted it in forever. And then I got to dust the top of the TV and the TV stand. It was just really bad. I haven't dusted in here in forever. And you can tell.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Oh, take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, down with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be free with me. Be free.
From my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. You got me good. pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head, don't feel much back between.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you guys tons of motivation. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and a fantastic Tuesday. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.